What's up, family and friends? What you doing? How you doing? Friend, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. A lot of times, friend, we be losing our spark in life and don't be knowing how to get it back because when you lose yourself, and this is why I feel like a lot of people be scared to like take risk, and a lot of people be scared to grow because you're afraid to lose a certain version of yourself that you supposed to lost 10 years ago, or you supposed to lost or left behind 5 years ago, or last year. Some parts of yourself, friend, you supposed to left in 2025. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be leaving other folks in 2025. You should be leaving certain parts of yourself too. That part that say I can't, and that limiting belief that you keep holding on to, right? Fernanda found a way how to fill your cup back up, right? Especially when you feeling like a bunch of dookie, when your life feeling like it ain't going nowhere, or you feel like you getting bored with life, or you feeling like you letting the bad outweigh the good in your life, right? Because one thing about it, life gonna always have its challenges. We cannot control it. One thing we can control though is staying afloat in this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be real, right? So hear me out. Friend, there are going to be challenges, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you view life is what gonna make you really get through and how you build a solid foundation. Cause a lot of times, like I tell you anybody, the God would destroy your whole entire life just to give you a new one. And when I was learning in the middle, like in the process of my rebuilding and my destruction, because I seen him knocking my whole life down and my whole life apart. And it was because my life was built on quicksand. You know what I'm saying? Build on fear, build on lack, build on false shit. You know what I'm saying? False grass, false land, whatever you want to call it, friend. My bad. So a lot of times, friend, when you get rebuilt and things falling apart in your life, that don't mean that it always. It mean you ain't meant to be nothing in life or your life is over with, friend. Most of the time, it's because you're finna go in a new direction. Pointing to your inner kid helps you out a lot. You're doing more quirky shit, more lame shit, things that's not cool, going to pour into your cup. You get what I'm saying? When you stop caring about how you are being seen and you care about how you feel, you're gonna feel a lot better. It's a lot of people, even you don't gotta do it in the public eye. You're gonna get to it though. Because my thing is get comfortable being weird. Get comfortable being corny. Get comfortable because when you being authentic, friend, that's why you attract a lot because that's the highest frequency, the highest vibration. You get what I'm saying? And shout out to Shakira, she the one put me up on guy on it. And I was telling somebody else that they were trying to hog me down like love is the highest frequency. I thought love was too. No, for authenticity. That's why I've been people that when they are authentic, they get trolled the most. Anybody that you see that's corny as hell, they look corny or they look weird or strange to you, they get talked about a lot because of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they get caught up against the grain. And it's right now they getting talked about because it's cool. It's not cool right now. But later on it will be. You know what I'm saying? Some people are a little ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? They follow their soul. And soon other people gonna be doing it too. The whole world gonna be doing it. Well, most of probably learn to the word. You ain't gotta believe me, you'll see. Just keep paying attention, right? And so what I realized, friend, because lately I've been wanting to watch a lot. I've been watching Blizzy. Shout out to her. She a TikToker. And now she a YouTuber. Right? Ooh. I ain't drinking. My damn stomach hurt. Okay, I bad, y'all. Ooh, that little ache hurt. Soon I'm gonna get all this shit. I'm gonna stop drinking all that bullshit. Anyways, I've been watching like since I was a kid. I used to like little spooky stuff. Even if I was scared of it, I still liked it because I was intrigued with it. You know what I'm saying? I like to learn stuff. I like to see different stuff. Even if I believe in it or not. A lot of stuff I don't know if I believe in it or not. I just be like on a standstill. I just keep my mind open. You get what I'm saying? Because I always been the type that had an open mind. Not all the time. Like certain stuff I was kind of closed minded too. You know what I'm saying? Due to what I seen around myself, you know what I'm saying? But when you explore and you listen to different stories about different things, um, it kind of open your mind. I kind of like learning certain things in life, like growing, right? Sometimes it can be an addiction, but I really been liking it a lot. And my inner kid been liking it. Even if I've been scared for it, I make sure I protect this goddamn house. And I make sure I watch it at certain times. You get what I'm saying? I also play me some music in my house to cleanse them motherfuckers. I do because I love me some spooky stuff. Like, like stuff I like to watch. I like to hear their stories. Because ever since I was a little girl, I liked it. And I used to be so damn scared. My mama used to like, yo, scary ass. Used to be scared to sleep in the dark. I used to love to hear scary shit, but I always be scared when I get home because I always had a colorful mind. I can visualize it. You know what I'm saying? But I was always intrigued to hear different like point of views in life. I love to hear different perspectives and stuff like that. Friend, you gotta pour into you. And I'm the type of girl, I ain't gonna lie. Like I like Vampire Diaries. I like Twilight. I like nerdy shit like that. I like to feed my nerdy side. And like watching spooky shit feed my nerdy side and they also connect my inner kid. Per- Point in all areas of yourself helps you get that spark back. It's like me, I got an old soul. I gotta feed that old soul. I gotta feed that old part of myself. Well, I like to be an old ass lady. I like sitting in the house. No shade, no tea to anybody that's older. I like to be quiet. I don't like to talk to people sometimes. I can go a long time without talking to people. Because I really don't be feel like talking to people. Genuinely, ain't no bad blood. Most of the time it's due. Sometimes it be like, I just don't fuck off. But I feel like these next season of my life, I'm gonna be very antisocial. You know what I'm saying? Because it feel good to my soul. It feed my soul. Sometimes I don't got shit to talk about and I get tired of pouring to other people. I need to pour into myself. Sometimes I had to get in the mood with myself. Sometimes all that, like healing the inner kid too, and pouring back into the inner kid is just being a shoulder to cry on. When you a shoulder to cry on for everybody but yourself. You judge, this, we listen, but we don't judge for everybody but yourself. So I'm learning how to open that space for myself, friend. You know what I'm saying? Also following your heart, doing lame shit. Shit that when I know it's something that's in the back of your head you would love to do, but you worry about how other people gonna view it. Oh, I'm too old for this. Or they're gonna look cringy. You know what I'm saying? That's why when some people that's why when relationships, they be like, oh, they're just a honeymoon phase. No, friend. It's on the honeymoon phase on your end because you choose to let it be the honeymoon phase because you stop dating. You stop feeding your inner kid. You stop being adventurous. Yes, I understand life have its problems, friend, but that's why we have to pour inside in a kid because what kids do, kids don't give a fuck. Kids that hurt themselves today and they be back, if they say they're going to be Spider-Man today. And if Spider-Man don't work out, they going to be shit, Batman tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They don't give up, friend. Sometimes you gotta get that delusional. And the world call you delusional. You know what I'm saying? I used to be very quirky at first, very bubbly until people started looking at me like I was retarded. Like I was gullible and I attracted a lot of motherfucking wolves and sheep clothing like that, especially when you dating. And dating pool, men be looking at you, oh, they gullible, I could take control of them. And then until you show them that fiery side, now they got a lot to say about you now, friend. I'm earthy and I'm fiery. You know what I'm saying? I be want to be in that whimsical energy because my heart tell me to. You know what I'm saying? And it says sometimes you have to shut your inner kid out. But some no friend, don't be like how Michael Jackson used to be. I understand it. But I watched the movie his and I love rest his soul. I love it. I love me some Michael Jackson. I'm stopping with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. But I watched one of his the movies. Now I don't know if it's real or not. But he was going through it. Man, they were doing something to their mind because their mind was woke. Michael Jackson knew way more ahead of his time than he said. He just looked like he was the word one, the unicorn. Them unicorn, them odd motherfuckers, and them gifted motherfuckers. Trust me. And he was a magician before we even had a lot of the equipment that we got now, right? So he used to not let his kids go outside because they like, I want to go out and play, but they couldn't because he was scared that, he was trying to protect them. He was only protecting them though, which is understandable. But some kids just want to they just want to feel safe. And he was going through it. He wouldn't even perform for people. Them folk were doing witchcraft for my boy. You ain't gonna believe me though. He didn't I don't know what somebody talking about Elvis Presley. Look, this is my mind. You ain't gotta believe that, friend, but just remember that one person. I just need one person to remember what I see. Okay, so he wouldn't let them kids go out and play. And he wasn't even paying his He wouldn't go out and perform because he was losing money. He owed his security guard. His security guard didn't fuck with him so too. To the point they were trying to protect him. They were crying, you know what I'm saying, when their man died or whatever. And they weren't even getting paid. Some of them worked for months and weren't getting paid. And they looked at him like loyalty, you know what I'm saying? But them kids was not playing. They weren't able. It was so strict because of whatever Michael Jackson had going on. I feel like he was going through something mentally too. You know, to the point he was paranoid, to the point he couldn't go out and make no money. You know what I'm saying? And his kids had to suffer because of it. Because their PTSD he had going on, which might be real, you know what I'm saying? What he had going on, why he would hide them. But friend, don't be that person. Because a lot of us, we become like that with our inner kids. You think your inner kid, your innocence is taken. It's not. That's an illusion. You get what I'm saying? In order for your relationship to keep prospering, y'all both got to keep feeding your inner kid. You got to pull back into you, friend. A couple, I mean, a person in your life is a bonus. And when you look at them like, oh, they all my life. I can't shit, breathe, or do none without this person. That's the problem. You are the main character in your world, friend. And if you ain't taking care of the main character, how the fuck you go? How you expect to survive? And you don't gotta be in the grave to die out, friend. You die out because you stop pointing to yourself. Okay? Do me a favor, get a little more quirky. Start doing shit that's a little lame. Start doing shit that might look corny to other people. You can do it in private. Do Be more quirky. Start new trends, friend. Do shit with your kids in the house. Let's say like have game nights on certain Fridays. Play with your kids. If you know don't play with your kids because you always working, spend 1 hour playing with your kids. So you know what, randomly get out, go. You know what I'm saying? Because when you play with your kid, it points to your inner kid. I don't care how many bills you have. I don't care how life is shitty. Find a way to have fun. When you invite that fun into your life, it's going to connect with their inner kid, and the inner kid going to give you motivation. Especially when your life is very shitty or you feel very depressed. Especially if you battle with depression. You get what I'm saying, friend? And this coming from somebody who battled with depression for many of years. And people didn't know about it. But I was battling depression my whole entire life, damn near. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a weird chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm very weird. And it's like you get tired of being judged for being weird. Every time you being weird, it's a motherfucker pointing elbows and fingers at you and laughing. You get tired of that, friend. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them don't know. That's the new future, friend. Being your quirky, lame ass self. You know what I'm saying? And they only gonna find that shit cool when it become popular. Do me a favor, do it before it become popular. Cause I bet you got them the next 5 years that like you're gonna see a lot of motherfucking quirkiness going on. Real love is corny. You get what I'm saying? You ever see a couple that really love each other, they corny as shit. But the love is genuine and it speaks value. Okay? If you see a person that's genuinely happy, they corny as shit. They childish. They do shit that look lame. They might be at Disney World for the first time at their age 60. And they more happier than their kids. You deserve that, friend. You deserve to be happy. You might want to go to school. You might be just trying to learn how to cook at 60. So I'm trying to learn how to cook too, friend. I made me a little steak yesterday. You all talking about girl. I did me a little salsa girl. I be learning, every trying to learn, but I gotta wait. I'm gonna start. You know what I'm saying? I be going to try a little shit. But you know you want people to try it. Like, let's try it. Let's see what's going on. I be going to try a little shit, friend. I be going to cook and do little stuff, like have fun with it. But you know, food can be expensive. But that's gonna be my new go-to. Like, like every day I want to cook some shit. Even if I don't care. Especially like this snow was like a gift and a curse. I still ain't drove in the past probably since last weekend. You get what I'm saying? And hopefully this shit be all gone. You know what I'm saying? So I can get back driving again or whatever. But yeah, you know. So yeah, friend, do me a favor, pull back into yourself. Take care of you. Even if you are in a relationship, I don't care if you got an army behind you. Take care of you. When you start taking care of yourself and you start showing up for you, anything that make you feel good, and that's mine. I like to watch. I also like to be childish because a lot of us didn't have we didn't get a chance to enjoy our childhood. We was too busy getting judged. For some of us, especially the black sheets, I'm gonna be real. A lot of us were too busy protecting ourselves. You've been protecting yourself all your life. All my life, I had to fight. I kill him dead before I let him beat me. I had to worry about motherfuckers judging me my whole entire childhood. So sometimes I like to work be some corny shit. I like to be childish. You get what I'm saying? Especially in the house. I might used to always try to find somebody else to be like, have like a moving outdoor painted silhouette, or we're looking like wearing like a being a big kid. But I had to realize it's not everybody's passion, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? And some people look at you like you lame as hell because you ain't doing what everybody else is doing. But friend, you don't even know. In the next 5 years, everybody gonna be doing this shit because they're gonna run out of being too cool for school. We're gonna run out. They change the trends every 2 seconds. Keep on trying to keep up with the trend. Your ass gonna be broke as shit, and you gonna be feeling broken in the inside. And you ain't gonna feel fulfilled. Do what makes you happy, baby. You know what I'm saying? And even, you don't gotta do it around everybody if you don't want to. But also living your truth, because you connect with somebody, they need to see who you are. Watch you start glowing when you start pointing to the inner kid. Okay? And I don't care how old you are. You can be right now at 70. And I'm talking to you, TT. I'm talking to you. Pour into yourself, right? Even you, bro, man. I don't care about you over there 80. What makes you happy? If it make you happy being boring, because some of us got old souls and we like to be boring. And it's old people, oh, you got an old woman. You so boring. So I have my seasons. I have seasons where I'm hopping down at red lights, twerking on them headlights. She says she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right? Scary asshole. And then I got them days where I don't do nothing. I go a whole months without talking to people. I be one of the people in my life that can understand it, bitch. I might go ghost. I'm gonna tell you, I am to go ghost. I need to go ghost 3 to 6 months. I need to get me together. Okay, friend, when we come out, you know when we coming out, we having a ball. When you get what I'm talking about. Now we hopping at it, red lights, twerking on them headlights. She said she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right? I have to feed the rebellious side, friend. It's all like it ain't about. A lot of people like to call you bipolar when they can't keep up with you. Some of us are. We are. What is this? Diverse friends. So we got diverse. Like we good. We got a lot of different parts to us. I have a lot of different personalities in one body. You know what I'm saying? The inner kid, the rebellious side, the old woman side. You know what I'm saying? The lover girl side. The other side is only for my mind. Ain't none of your goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? So hey, what you gonna feel? You gotta pour into how long, boo. And when you start pouring it for you, and it's not that hard, friend. You spend more time complaining with your complaining ass. So do me a favor. You can get mad at me all you want to, friend. I don't care. I'm being real. That you want you a real friend, don't you? Get out your feelings and hear me out. Boo, when you start showing up for yourself, and I don't want to hear y'all that got no motherfucking Valentine's Day this Valentine. Go show up for yourself. Go run you that motherfucker bubble bath. I don't care if them keys up there, baby. Lock them up in one of them rooms, baby, and go lock that bathroom door for an hour and spend time with yourself. I don't care if the world try to make you feel guilty. No, you're a mother and you always been a mother, and it's time for you to be a friend to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people feel bitter because they feel like it's not fair with the life they dealt. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, you had them kids. Yeah, I ain't never tell you you had them kids. Ain't nothing wrong with having kids and loving yourself too. Shit. That's how you're gonna be a better parent. And don't be selfish. But when you start genuinely pointing to yourself, you become a better individual. But be careful too, because other people when they start seeing you shining, toxic motherfuckers gonna want to come feed up off of you. Demons really see when you shining. I mean, I told you, I remember one time I went to the liquor store, oh, you glowing. I had to do the work one time. I knew for sure he talked to my manager. And my manager, I'm real cool, my manager. I love my manager, but people didn't know I was hanging with her like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't like that. And I don't expect you to give me no special treatment. And I ain't that type. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up ghosting my man. I hate that. I did. But some of my spirit, I was going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause she put me on the pedestal. And I'm like, oh, Pew! I had to go. I had to roll. You get what I'm saying? I hate that. And if she overrun across it, I really appreciate you. And I hate I did that, friend. But I have my own flaws that I have to work through, especially being wrong. You know what I'm saying? We always say we want to be celebrated until we get celebrated, and then now we're running, right? Speaking of the people that can really relate to that. But it was going to myself, you glowing again. I said just makeup. Every time, like, bro, man, quit talking to me. Spare me. I ain't mean to be mean. But you know damn well he used to deal with my manager. You know what I'm saying? And they dated for years, and he used to be so disrespectful. You always trying to talk to people in her face, people that hang up that she close to. He seen her come down and talk to me. Cause I used to let her come down there at the end of the line and vent. I don't give a fuck. She can cuss out of motherfuckers. I get sick of these bitches. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna tell nobody. My friend, she can vent as much she want to. I know how it feel to be tired. But one thing I don't like, friend, I let everybody express themselves and be themselves. But when it come to me, they didn't let that happen for me. I don't give a fuck if they give me that permission or not. I'm gonna be myself. And it's not fair when I vent about my feelings, you wanna get in your feelings or you wanna look at me different. We all got multiple sides to us. Don't try to just single me out. You know what I'm saying? I get a little sharp and shit, and it get a little scared when I'm irritated. But damn, I let you get irritated. I let you vent, not her, but I'm just saying in general, people. Let me do it. Let me be me. Quit trying to change me. I don't care if you're not used to people with boundaries. And I'm not saying to be egotistical, friend. It's gonna come off like that because y'all not you gonna especially if you're not used to nobody who really show up for themselves, who really don't play about themselves. This is what real self-love look like, friend. Sometimes it's you being a bitch to others, especially if they want to use you and abuse you. Talk to you later, boo. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm done for today, and I'm gonna talk to you later. It's time to pour into me. You see, right now it's 3 o'clock. My dog gonna be whining in a minute because he getting worse on the gym. Shit, I'm thinking I'm already got kids. So I'm finna spend a little hour at least to myself. You get what I'm saying? Ooh, shit, I gotta use the bathroom. Talk to you later.